Hello and welcome to the Money Mindset Show, the place where we help female entrepreneurs to transform their mind so that they can achieve financial success in the least amount of time. Here, we talk about subconscious mind, we talk about money mindset shifts, money mindset blocks, a strategy so that you can bypass your own money mindset and increase your income, better your relationship with money, and grow your business. Welcome, Samara, to the Money Mindset Show. It is our pleasure to have you here. Please introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, and why you do it.
So I'm Samara. I'm the founder of Global Black's department store. And I launched the department store primarily because our community needs a place to buy products from one another on a consistent basis. Yeah.
Yes.
Short story.
What type of products do you sell?
So we have fashion, we have cosmetics, we have home decor, we have accessories, we have literature, we have some like home hardware. It's basically a department store. It's like a Black version of TJX.
Oh my God, I love it. And how did you start with this idea? Like, why to make this department? What moved you? What vision do you have for that idea?
So for the longest time, I've wondered if it even existed. Like growing up, I'm 30 now, but growing up, I always wondered, like, I knew about hair stores, like Black-owned hair stores,
Yeah.
one we always went to. And I was like, why don't they sell more stuff? Like, why don't they sell fashion? Why don't they sell things that, we produce that other communities also produce, but we see so many of like the white-owned department stores and other communities with their department stores, but we didn't have one. So then I'm like, okay, well, why don't we do that? Especially during lockdown, because that's when we launched.
Mm-hmm.
I realized every business was basically closing down because they had their own niche and it wasn't department oriented. And I'm like, if we all just combine forces, then we'll be good. And it worked out.
Where is it located?
So we're in Canada, but we are
Mm-hmm.
expanding to the States.
Oh, what is the first state that you're going to arrive to?
Take a guess. Take a guess. Take a guess.
I don't know, Georgia,
Yep,
DC.
got it.
Yeah. Okay, good, good. Oh, there is a lot of the ladies that I have interviewed that are from Georgia, so they're gonna be very happy to know this. Um, amazing. So, what represents this business for you, and what represents to be a business owner, and how different is this from the path that maybe your parents, your caregivers have walked? Yeah, in general for you.
So my best answer to that question is my parents were self-employed. So I already knew that a 9 to 5 was not going to work for me. Although I
Right.
did do like more exciting 9 to 5s. Like I went to school for journalism, dropped out, but I got into the number one school for journalism in Canada. Uh, but what I always knew is I cannot, like, I like going through spontaneous experiences. And being a business owner, it took it to a whole nother level because whereas I would be the person paying myself through offering services as a self-employed person, I am paying other people and I'm
Right.
managing that in order to scale the business from 0 to 100,000, 100,000 to 500 and beyond. So
Mhm.
it was always a vision for me to not have a 9 to 5, but we took it a step further and employed people. Like we have 10 employees right now, and it's been a beautiful adventure, but at the same time, chaotic. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because this is the other layer of entrepreneurship, right? So most of the time when you are doing services that you can do online, you don't have that added thing to think about is that I need to pay my employees. How that has played out in your life itself to know, to think, to be making every move, having like, okay, I have 10 people that
Mm.
I am quote unquote responsible for.
Yeah.
How that has shaped the way that you approach business, if has any difference at all.
It has changed because we're a business that was not government funded. We did not look for grants, nothing. Everything has
Mhm.
So for us, it was very important to be transparent with our workers.
Yeah.
And it's something that a lot of um, people within our community are like really afraid of, which is why they don't venture into being an employer. They normally pay under the table, or everyone's
Mm.
self-employed, they're a contractor. For us, we wanted to do our absolute best. And anytime we've fallen short, we've been very transparent with our team. We want our employees to know that we're growing this company. And when it comes to, managing them, we've just maintained full transparency, which sometimes is very, not sometimes, always is very a humble
I was
experience.
going to say. On this Black Business Own Month, we are highlighting the story of amazing Black female entrepreneurs, business owners that are putting their services, their product, their innovations out there because Black women and people of color need more platforms to share the amazing creations that we all are doing. That's why throughout this month, you're going to hear the stories that Black female entrepreneurs building things that I couldn't even imagine it was possible. And here's how you can support all of these female entrepreneurs. Make sure that for each episode that you listen to, you share with somebody else. You share with that friend, that colleague, that person that you think it may be at interest of. And this is the most important part. We really appreciate that you go and rate and review this podcast. The more reviews and the more rating that we have, the bigger impact we can make. More people is going to know about this podcast. More people is going to hear about this female founder. Right.
Always humbling, but it's really needed in order to be around long enough to, take it to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk to me about the vision for the department store. Um, I know you said you're expanding. What is the vision down 10 years down the line and 20 years down the line for you?
So Global Black's department store is a franchise, and our mission is to help people buy Black on a routine basis. So in order to do that, there needs to be more locations operated by franchisees, people who have purchased the franchise, see that, with our track record, rather than figuring out how do I open a department store,
Mm-hmm.
we lay the groundwork. We just, open up in locations that seem to be fit the demographic of our target demographic, and also eventually to be listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and be a public company. That is our goal. Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love it. The ultimate goal to be a public company, that is something that sets the precedent
Yep.
to be very, very, very different. I love this. How do you think, and let's change the focus to, you mentioned your employees, 10 employees. How do you think the life of those 10 employees have changed since starting to work with you on this adventure and this vision that you have?
So retail is a very hard industry to be in. People don't really know, right? Like a lot of industries are difficult, but retail is a whole nother level. Like in our
Mm-hmm.
situation, I feel like people who were not sales oriented have learned the importance of sales working for us. People who were shy learned the importance of carrying good conversations to market yourself and
Right.
how a difference. And also just based on like our expertise, because we have people who are professionals working with us in their various industries. Um, the main one right now is fashion. They see what it takes to conduct a transaction and have very good rapport with the people that you're selling to, as opposed to like you came in, it was just pick it up off the shelf. Like there's a lot of work that goes into retail when people don't know who you are. So
Yeah.
that they have now learned like, oh wow, it's not as simple as just standing here and being customer service. I have to get in there and I have to focus. Yeah.
Right. Right. So if somebody that it will be a lot of people, Black business owned products going through this series specifically, if somebody wants to be part of your store, how they can do it, how they can become part of it or suppliers?
So that's actually a great question because we need a variety of brands and we'll always need brands. So we have a landing page on our website, globalblacks.shop. And you can also email us at info@globalblacks.ca and you will be guided through the process. It's really just a scouting process where we make sure your products are viable, they're in demand, and there's a pay for display structure. So it's simple. It's as simple as them renting a space. And when they rent that space, it's just like Amazon. They have their warehouse, they rent a space within the warehouse, but you're being retailed to clients that are coming in every day, checking out what it is that Global Blacks offers. So it's really important that people know we exist because otherwise they're running around from pop-up shop to pop-up shop, uh, selling from their home, which is not safe, especially as Black women. It's much safer
Right.
to mainstream environment like the mall. And our mall is the largest mall in Durham. That's our first location. It's 3,000 square foot, our um, location in the mall. And our next
Wow.
location is supposed to be even bigger because most department stores are around 7,000 and upward of 7,000 square foot. So if anyone's interested, it's a great opportunity. And yeah, that's how you do it. info@globalblacks.ca.
I love it. And we're going to put these two links and where you can find it on the show notes. So if you don't get it, please, no worries and just scroll the episode and you're going to find it there. I love this so much. I now have a couple of ideas on who I'm going to send already from this podcast series, but this is the beauty of highlighting what we are all doing as a community. You are in Canada. I am in Europe. People that I have interviewed, they are in the States, they are in Jamaica. I'm like, this is crazy. We are all connected for the same purpose and we are doing amazing, amazing things. And what you're doing is so great. I can wait for more people to join. I can wait to hopefully one day go to Canada and just enter there
Mm.
to really see how this is shaping our reality as a community. I will leave you with one last question. What do you wish to see in the industry as a Black business owners coming more of, seeing more of?
Want to see more collaborations. Like first, I want to say thank you for having me on, Alejandra. Like this was really fun
Our pleasure.
and to the point, which I love. And in terms of what I really want to see, like I want to see more collaborations where we discuss what our visions are within the community. Like even if people are like, you know what, they want to be in a big box chain that is in the mainstream, like doesn't focus on Black owned businesses or cultural backgrounds, but just retails. You can be there, but you also have to be here too, because every other community has to be there for one another as well. So I want to see more collaborations take place in the community with different size businesses. Like at Global Blacks, we have big businesses like Black Girl Sunscreen, and then we have smaller local businesses as well, which evens the playing field when someone comes in and they see the products next to one another.
Yeah. Okay. But before I let you go, did you know that you have a space where your money mindset work is made extra simple so that you can increase your income, better your relationship with money, and grow your business in such a simple and easy way? Go to themoneymindset.hub.com and choose your path and start making those changes easily and effortlessly. That is themoneymindset.hub.com.